What you like today? Pick your color.
Hey NailTubers, so these immediately drew my attention because it's something practical, and I wanted to see how they would do because it had a lot of reviews that were above average to really good. And I'll also talk about it saying unavailable in a bit. So this is a case of color-coded sanding bands, and I like the sturdy clasps on the case because they click lock in place and keeps everything secure inside. And I'll let you see from the bottom because you could really see the different colors. My first thought when I saw these was, I wonder how much easier, nicer, and time-saving using these could be, especially when you get to filing and shaping. And not only that, if it does serve well, everything you need would just be in one case, if you know what I mean. For instance, like you won't have to have any other buffers. And not only that, with the Mandrel, you don't even have to take the whole bit out of your Efile. Just slide the used sanding band off and simply replace it with the next one and keep it moving. So yeah, those were some of my thoughts. But let's take a look. As you saw in the earlier screenshot, it came with these 3 mandrels. And if you're new and learning, the mandrel is the body structure that holds the round sanding band for filing with an electric or non-electric rotating drill. And here's a good look at one. So you see the ridges in the mount part? That's what grips the sanding band in place. You should be able to feel how firm the sanding band is held in place. Otherwise, if it's too loose, it won't spin like it should, and the mandrel will just be rotating inside of it. I like that you could easily identify which one to pull out because they're color-coded. I was originally going to have numbers pop up at each color I went to, so that's why you see me doing this. But here's the exact screenshot from the Amazon page. And you can see what color represents each grit, which is really a good range. This was 400 pieces, and at the time of purchase, I paid around $16, which is pretty comparable to the other prices, but this was the only kit I saw at the time that offered as many variations in grits. The biggest for me in particular is playing with the idea of the buffer grits in the form of sanding bands, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, and I was going to close the case, but then I remembered I noticed something, so look. I discovered that the shorter panels in this case are removable, and I think that's a bonus too. So the case can be repurposed if you want, or you can even set up the case differently to suit how you want to use it. Let's say you mostly use the 80s, 100s, then 240s and 300s. You could keep the ones you don't frequently use stored away and set your case up for the ones you use the most. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now when I went back to the page, which was only like a matter of a day or so after receiving my order, I was surprised to see it said unavailable so soon. But I still wanted you to see these, and I'm hoping, as in most other things sold on Amazon, that these will be back up for anyone who might be interested. But in the meantime, I will be using them in upcoming videos to show how well they do. Now if you enjoyed this and this was helpful, do me a favor and click the like button. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more to come. Thank you so much for watching and spending your time with me. And I do look forward to seeing you in the next one. Much love.